Welcome back to another video, everyone. I'm gonna start this off with a voiceover. I had a lot of footage of me not doing a voiceover before I even warmed up. This was like way into the warm up. My camera broke in the process, so this is my phone, and all that footage is completely lost now. I have all the memory, like whatever's on the SD card, but today it's all gray. I have the videos and they're all gray, so that sucks. But I work up to, what is it, 435 single on squat, and it was way better than it seemed. Didn't let the camera affect me because at least I have a phone, and at least I can get a new camera, and I go into detail with that. This one I go into detail with that too. It was like about 8.5, looks like a 12. You can call it a 12 or a 10. That's fine with me. I really don't care what you think. At least I'm honest about my RPEs and what they look like and feel like. About that top single, 435, I have one thing to say. It was an 8.5. That was the RPE. It wasn't even hard. Like, way down easy. Felt heavy on my back. Good sign. When it feels heavy on my back, it's always easy. When it's light on my back, for some reason, it's heavy. So last week, 425 was light on my back. And I'm going to play it right now. You're going to look at it right now. That piece of shit was light on my back, light on the way down, heavy as hell on the way up. But it was like a 9. I called it a 10 because it was hard and it was slow. This one, heavy on my back, 435. And it was easy, period. It wasn't easy, but it was like way down and way up, felt even. I didn't look stuck. I was slow. I'm just a slow lifter, though. This Texas Power Bar is brand new. It's way harder than the one I'm used to at FU because it was older. It was more used. This one, I just use it, so it's really hard. It's the best I felt. The two scoops of pre-workout was probably why it was easy. If it was just one scoop, I don't think I would have done it. But I felt good today. I just felt good. I knew it was going to be a good squat session because that's the one I just haven't been doing good. I finally gauged my RP perfectly. I wanted a smooth 8. Last time I gauged my RP right was 2 weeks before meet day or 3 weeks. That was that was March 14th of meet, late February. I haven't been able to gauge my RP. Everything has felt like a 12 on squats or 10 since meet day. So finally did it. It looked like a 12. If you want to call it a 10, that's fine. I'll agree with you. It looked like a 10. I say it looked like a 12. I think it looked ugly. Form was perfect, but it looked ugly. It didn't look good. It wasn't fast. It wasn't explosive. But I'm not fast. I'm not explosive. It was an 8.5. I could have done one more, honestly. So that technically makes it a 9. But I'm going to give myself credit for once in my life and say it's an 8.5. I'm actually real proud because it wasn't that hard. I could do 450 if I wanted to. But I'm stopping there because I gauged it right. Let's do the working sets. So there's more footage that's actually on my phone. But there's my working sets of 380, 4x2, first and fourth set. First set, last set, first, fourth. I have footage on my phone, but I don't want to make the videos too long. It bothers me. It bothers people watching. I just would hate to torture people like that because I don't like long videos, so why would I do it, even though some are long? But lately, they've been pretty short. So this is going to be, I think I don't have any more videos of me talking up until the very end. So, this SBD day was super long. That's why I don't like SBD days because they take long and you can't do any accessories. You could if you want to take 6 hours, but I took 5.5. That's why I'm saying 6 hours. It probably would have taken me 6.5 hours of accessories, but I just like to do. I did it last week, and I like it because it's more rest Monday, Thursday. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna start doing. I was kind of dead by the time deadlifts. I started doing deadlifts, so I'm gonna start doing what I usually do: squat, bench Monday, and then deadlift Tuesday. I'm doing that next week. Save some energy, save some time. Squat bench still takes very long, and deadlift by itself, no, I just do good mornings. But tomorrow I'm resting Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be the good mornings. But worst case, I do it. And this is the working sets are 253 4x2 on bench, and I forgot to put the 5s like an idiot. So that was 243. This is the first set of 253. It went good, and I forgot to record the last one. I was so pumped and mad, and I'm just so focused that I'm not focused. When you're that focused, you may just lose focus because you're focused on just getting it done. You know what I mean? It sounds stupid. I know I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. This is the last warm up. I thought I recorded the 443, but I didn't. So it's 468.5. Looked like a 12, probably was. But the top single 43 was actually easier than this. It may look harder, but it really was easier. And I've learned that with those shorts I wear, basketball shorts, when I tie them tight, that actually makes it harder because they start it's hard to explain. Anyone who's been in that situation, when you have tight basketball shorts, you tie them tight, it actually starts to feel like your back's going to break. I know it sounds stupid. It's just these specific shorts. So I was going to do 413 4x2 because last week was 408 3x3, but I was pretty dead, so I decided to do 403. I just took off the 5s, and that's 403 right there, 4x2. or an idiot fixing my socks in the middle of a set. But my hands were hurting from the knurling. That second rep was amazing. I think on the fourth set, this one, or maybe the third, I didn't record the second and third. My first rep was actually way better than my second. Yep. First rep was amazing, which is rare. Usually my next ones are better, but the second one sucks. So it was the complete opposite. Second set felt like a first rep and vice versa. And that's it for everything. It took 5.5 hours. Crazy day. That's the SBD day. I don't know what time it is. I think it's 2 a.m. I started at 8:30, so that's a 5.5 hour SBD day. Just finished deadlifts. You saw, 483 was actually easier than 468.5. It was 443, 468.5, and then 483. Those are my last warm-ups and top single. I was looking for smooth 8. Peaking's really getting serious now. I take that back. Peaking's not getting serious. I'm 7.5 weeks out. Once you're 8 weeks out, that's like, it's about to be prime time, because peaking is prime time. 4 months out, 5 weeks, 4 weeks out, not 4 months. 4 weeks, 5 weeks out, but for sure for me, 4 weeks out is serious for peaking. I'd say 5, because meet week I usually go easy, so 5 weeks out, don't count meet week. So it's getting pretty serious right now, but like, I took a little, my deadlift took a hit. 20 pounds less than last week. I'm honestly okay with it, because honestly it wasn't that hard. I was dead. It was a 5.5 hour SBD day. This was a meat day pretty much. I did have like two breaks that were not that long, like a restroom break and a food break, because I needed to eat my second meal. I had Chick-fil-A earlier, 2 sandwiches and fries. Felt good. Usually Chick-fil-A messes me up, but I lifted 3 hours later. If I eat Chick-fil-A and I lift right away, it's not gonna go good. But I waited 3 hours and it helped. And honestly, today was just the squat appreciation day, because my squats always suck. They're always like, everything's a 10. And today it was like an 8.5. It didn't look good. My squats don't look good. That Texas squat bar is a bitch. It's not. I'm not used to the one. Like, I'm not used to this compared to the one I used at Fitness Underground. That one was a lot more used, a lot older. This one's newer, stiffer. It's just me. It's sharp as hell. It hurts my back, but I love that. It's like my tattoo. I have it. My back is scraped from squats. I've never seen anyone like that but me, because my shirts don't rip. People ask me, how do your shirts not rip, or you're scraped on your back? Whatever. So it always goes away and then it comes back. So 435, I conquered the bar. The 35s weighed 37, so it's technically 439. But I'm going to count it as 435. And it was easier than the 425 last week. It was cool. It was at 8.5. I actually gauged my RP right. Working sets were amazing. 380, 4x2. Bench, 270. That was the top single. It was okay. Second, third sets I didn't show, but those were hiccups. Like, I paused, and then I went. And I just kind of got stuck, but it wasn't hard. So 253, I only showed one set because I thought one was 243 was 253, so I didn't record my fourth set of bench, but it was my first and the little brain part set. But bench was fine. I did 270, but bench didn't go good, and you'll see why at the end of the video. And deadlift, I don't mind that it didn't do so great, and then 5 pounds less on bench. I was planning 275 like last week, but I did 270. If I did better jumps, I would have got 275. I know I did. I know I would have. And if I would have done better jumps, I probably could have done 495 if I wasn't so tired, or just 490. It's not that big of a deal. I was only off by 12 pounds, 483, 495. So honestly, it's fine. Or it would be 494 with this specific weight I have. So it was only 11 pounds less, 483. It's not a big deal. It wasn't that hard. The one before was harder. I think the belt was like pinching my fat so much, my lower belly fat. So I could have done 503. It would have been really, really like a 12, and I would have shook. And who knows, maybe I wouldn't have got it. So it's no big deal. Slight little deviation on my deadlift. Bench, I don't really mind bench, honestly. Bench was 270. It's the same as 270. What difference does it make? Bench is going good. That's like my max so far. No one's perfect. The bench and deadlift, for sure deadlift took a slight hit, but squat went up. So, no one's perfect. Everyone's going to have bad days, good days. Today was an okay day. 5.5 hours. I was pretty dead by the time I did deadlifts. You can't name me one person that has never failed. Everyone fails. We all make mistakes. We all make stupid mistakes. I didn't make any mistakes today. I just kind of, not failure. It's not meet day yet anyway. 7.5 weeks. But I think I'm going to take a break from SBDs because they take pretty long, because I got to set up, from squat to bench. I don't have a combo rack. Squat to bench and then bench to deadlift. It takes a little while taking the weights off. And then I do my blues and all that. But deadlifts, you saw the rainbow color, red, blue. Or it's blue, red. That one was actually quick. But, it takes a little long, and I had a little bit of breaks. But when you're at home, that's the beauty of it. You could take long. No one can tell you anything. No one's going to give you dirty looks. You can use the restroom. You can go to 7-Eleven, get a rain real quick, be a 10-minute break. That's your rest. So it's perfect. Everyone, no one's perfect. We all have bad days. All that matters is nationals. I'm going for at least 501 on squat, at the very least. Deadlift, I have a number. I'm not saying that one. I just don't want to. Yeah. I mean, at least 540 for sure. At least 540 bench. I want 297 at the very least. That's pretty much the numbers. That's pretty much the day. It was an okay day. You know, we all fail, even though I didn't. You'll see right now. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and have fun with this. So I lied. My top single. Well, I didn't lie. My top single was 270. But the top amount of weight was 280 right here. And that was the biggest fail of all time. My form was beautiful, though. But it just didn't work. I tried to do the dumbbell thing and swing my legs up. Did not happen. I have no experience doing that. What a dumbass. Okay, time to dump it. Let's go. Right side. Left side is good, but that piece of shit 35 right there on the bottom. If it wasn't there, I would not be in the situation. And I'm like, oh, like, what is it? Luckily enough, that's not the word I was looking for. It happens. The bar on the sleeves happens to find the rack right about there. Like there. And I'm like, okay, this only 55 pounds on the right side, but I'm going to try to get over it, but I don't want it to land on my face. So let's be careful. The answer to this, 280. I did 275 last week. 280 compared to 270 is my next jump. 10 pounds. I simply just couldn't do it. If I lifted my butt, I could have, but I didn't want to do that.